Good afternoon, you're welcome to Fliptv News. I'm Christian Chiku. A look at the top headlines. I will not waste time deciding on what to do. That's from Do-Osinbajo. Gbajabiamila collaborates with UK Parliament on security. Buhari welcomes Adesina, speaks on food security. Now to international news. No more gas supply for Bulgaria, Poland, Russia declares. And now to sports. Man City trash Madrid 4-3. Let's take a look at the news in detail. The Vice President Do-Osinbajo has promised to hit the ground running if elected as the country's president in the 2023 poll. Osinbajo made the remark while addressing his supporters in Ogun State on Tuesday, explaining that he is prepared for the challenge of leading the country. With utmost humility, it is now evident that if there is anybody, any candidate or aspirant who on day one can hit the ground running, who on day one knows what to do, who will not spend another 2 years trying to decide what to do, that person is your son, Oluyemi Osinbajo. That is the objective truth he told supporters. According to him, in the past years, he has garnered enough experience needed to lead Nigeria. The former lecturer believes his exposure to the rudiments of leadership sets him apart from the rest. After I was appointed as vice president, I had the unique opportunity of serving under President Muhammadu Buhari, who exposed me to practically every aspect of governance. He exposed me to various things in government, especially sensitive issues in government. I then had the opportunity to serve as acting president on several occasions, the vice president said. I know that governing at the highest levels in our country requires some experience, and after a period of 7.5 years of working as vice president, seeing what many people have never seen, being able to participate in both local and international levels of governance, being able to tackle very sensitive issues of governance, I know that God didn't provide these opportunities simply so that I'll go and sit down and write my memoir. No, God does not make mistakes. He provided those opportunities such that one day I will be called upon to serve in the highest capacity, to serve as president of our nation, he concluded. Now to Gbajabiamila. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, has sought the support of the United Kingdom's Parliament in the area of insecurity, parliamentary diplomacy, as well as political and economic prosperity in Nigeria. He believes Nigeria remains a key player in global affairs and that its parliament plays an important role in addressing issues through legislation. Gbajabiamila spoke during a visit to the Speaker of the UK House of Commons, Lindsay Hoyle, in Westminster on Tuesday, saying the Nigerian House had used parliamentary diplomacy at different times and it worked. We intend to work in close collaboration with your parliament, Gbajabiamila was quoted as saying in a statement by his media aide, Larry Lasisi. Stressing that Nigeria and the UK have a rich history between them, he emphasized the need for the parliament to come in whenever there is a government-to-government arrangement. On Buhari welcoming additional, President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday received the President of the African Development Bank, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, at the State House in Abuja. Their talks centered on food security for Nigeria. President Buhari applauded the $1.5 billion Africa Emergency Food Plan developed by the AFDB, which is waiting ratification by its board. The plan was developed to forestall food crisis in Africa owing to the Russia-Ukraine crisis. According to the president, we are very much aware of the need for food security and to encourage our local farmers. That was why we closed our borders for about 2 years to curb smuggling. We made some progress. The AFDB boss also informed the president of the bank's prediction that Africa will lose $11 billion worth of owing to a fertilizer crisis expected to diminish food production by about 20%. Meanwhile, the president also met with Governor Atiku Bagudu of Kebbi State, who visited albeit privately. Governor Aminu Tambuwal of Sokoto, a presidential aspirant under the People's Democratic Party, and Governor Ben Ayade of Cross River State, the only APC governor in the South. Now to foreign news. On Russia and Bulgaria, Poland. Russia halted gas supplies to Poland and Bulgaria on Wednesday after blasts in a breakaway region of neighboring Moldova led Kyiv to accuse Moscow of seeking to expand the Ukraine war further into Europe. The Russian energy giant Gazprom said it has cut supplies to Poland and Bulgaria in Moscow's latest use of gas as a weapon in a conflict that has now dragged into its third month and claimed thousands of lives. Explosions this week targeting the state security ministry, a radio tower, and military units in neighboring Moldova's region of Transnistria, occupied by Moscow forces for decades, followed a Kremlin commander's claim Russian speakers in the country were being oppressed. That triggered alarm that Moldova could be Russia's next target in its push into Europe, with Moscow having exploited similar fears after launching its bloody invasion of Ukraine on February 24th. Russia wants to destabilize the Transnistrian region, Mikhailo Podolyak, a Ukraine presidential aide, wrote on Twitter. If Ukraine falls tomorrow, Russian troops will be at Chisinau's gate, he said, referring to Moldova's capital. The United States echoed similar concerns through, though stopped short of backing Kyiv's contention that Russia was irresponsible. We fully support Moldova's territorial integrity and sovereignty, State Department spokesman Ned Prince told reporters. Now to sports. On Manchester City and Madrid. Manchester City have a slender lead to defend in the second leg of the Champions League semi-final against Real Madrid after winning a thrilling first leg 4-3 at the Etihad on Tuesday. The English champions could live to regret not killing off the 13-time winners after taking a 2-goal lead 3 times. Kevin De Bruyne, Gabriel Jesus, Phil Foden and Bernardo Silva were on target for Pep Guardiola's men, who should have scored many more. But Karim Benzema's double and a brilliant individual effort from Vinicius Jr. gave Madrid hope for another famous Champions League fight back at the Santiago Bernabeu on May 4th. Guardiola lamented letting Liverpool escape alive in the Premier League title race after a 2-2 draw at the Etihad 9 days ago, and will have similar regrets after blistering opening that could have seen City go up 4-0 up inside half an hour. Madrid were playing in the 30th semi-final to City's third, but the English giants lived up to their tag as pre-tie favourites early on. Only 92 seconds had passed before the Madrid rearguard was breached by Riyad Mahrez's quick feet and perfect cross for De Bruyne to stoop and head past Thibaut Courtois. We've come to the end of the news on Flip. Hope you enjoyed the report. I'm Christian Chuku. Thanks for watching.